surface areas. So the length and breadth height of your room are 5 meters, 4 meters and 3 meters respectively. Find the cost of whitewashing walls of the room and the ceiling if the rate of whitewashing walls per square meter is 7 rupee 50 paise. So we need to find out the area of 4 walls because we are going to paint the walls on 4 sides along with the ceiling. So 4 sides we need to take. So 4 sides area of the 4 walls is, we know we have discussed the formula in previous class, that is 2h into L plus B. So here 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, for the sides, all the 4 sides, LB plus LB plus LB. Here the length into height will take, and breadth into height, length into height, breadth into height. In this manner we'll take and add it all the 4 sides of this room. Then we get 2h into L plus B. Along with this, we need to take the ceiling also because we are going to paint the ceiling part. So ceiling part is length and breadth will take because area we need to find out for that. So length and breadth. So we need to add for 2h into L plus B. So total area we need to find out is equals to. So when we add all the 4 sides, we got 2h into L plus B, 2h into L plus B. So along with that, we got the ceiling also here, all the 4 walls, whitewashing walls of the room, and the ceiling part. We need to paint the ceiling part also. So ceiling we have discussed, length into breadth. So length into breadth should be added for that. So we know the measurements. Length is 5 meters, breadth 4 meters and height 3 meters. Let's substitute in this place. So length is, so height we need, so 3 centimeters, L plus B, that is 5 plus 4, plus L into B, that is 5 into 4. So 2 3s are 6. So 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 5 into 4 is 20. Let's take it the next step. So we took here 6 9s are 54, 5 4s are 20, and we get 74 centimeters square. So area of the 4 walls along with the ceiling, it is total area is 74 centimeters square. So we need to find out the cost, how much it takes. So 1 meter square is 7 rupee 50 paise. So here we have 74. This is meter square. All measurements are given in meters. So it is meter square, 74 meters square. So we got here 74 meters square. So how much cost we need to find out? So just we need to do multiplication of it. So 74 into 7 rupee 50 paise. So let's multiply. Then we get, it is 555 rupees. So total cost of this room along with the ceiling, it is 555 rupees. Let's go to the next concept. So Swati Sweet Stall was placing an order of making cardboard boxes for the packing of their sweets. 2 sizes of the boxes are required. The bigger dimensions are 25 centimeters, 20 centimeters and 5 centimeters. And the smaller dimensions are 15 centimeters, 12 centimeters and 5 centimeters. And for all the overlaps, 5% of total surface area is required extra. And the cost of the cardboard is 4 rupees per 1000 centimeters square. Find the cost of the cardboard if it is required for supplying 250 boxes of each kind, smaller and bigger. So what we understood here, the Swati Sweet Stall, they are making the cardboard boxes of 2 kinds, that is one is bigger and one is smaller, and the bigger sizes are here 25 centimeters, 20 centimeters and 5 centimeters. These are bigger in sizes, one kind of box they are preparing. And the smaller sizes boxes are 15 centimeters, 20 centimeters and 5 centimeters. So these are two kinds of boxes they are preparing. And this, while they are preparing these boxes, making these boxes, so they need little extra. So they need little extra cardboard. That is 5% of the cardboard they need extra. So in that manner, so in this bigger box they need 5% extra of cardboard, and smaller also they need 5% extra of cardboard in both the cases. So if they're adding the 5% of the cardboard for bigger box and the small boxes also, and they need all the together 256 boxes of bigger size and 256 boxes of smaller size, and we need to find out the cost also. 4 rupees per 1000 centimeters square. So how many centimeters square we get, let us see. So for 1000 centimeters square it is 4 rupees. So how many centimeters square we'll get, we'll multiply and do the calculations of this. Okay, so let's start with larger dimensions. So the bigger dimensions of the box, that is LBH here. So this is length, breadth and height. So we need to find out, to make the box we need the total surface area of the box. So how much we need to make that box, we'll use the formula of total surface area. Already we have discussed previously. So how we'll make the box, that is TSA, we'll call total surface area of the box. In short form we'll write TSA, total surface area. It is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. It is multiplication. So LB is L into B, BH is base into height. So L into B, base into height, length into breadth, breadth into height, and length into height. So let's substitute and see what is the value we'll get here. 2 into LB is 25 into 20 plus 20 into 5 plus LH is 25 into 5. So let's close this bracket. So 2 into, here we get 500. So this is 100. So 125. So 500 plus 100 plus 125. So 2 into 600 plus 725. So well, let's multiply this. So we get 10. So 5. So 1450 centimeters square. So 1450 centimeters square we got for this total surface area of this larger box, bigger box dimensions these are. So here we got it is 5% of the total surface area is extra required, because it is to make that each box little cardboard is extra required, it seems. So we need to get 5% of extra cardboard. So let's take the 5% of this 1450. So 5% of 1450 plus this 1450, total area is required. Totally we have added total surface area. The area required is total area required is area of cardboard required is, so let's find out 5%. 5% is 5 by 100 into 1450. So 1450. So we get here 72.5 after cancellation of 5 table, and 0 0 get cancelled, and 5 table 1 time 2 times. So we get 72.5. This is because, so we get 2 here, 145 by 2. So we get 72.5 plus 1450. So when we add these two numbers, we'll be getting 1522.5 centimeters square. So we get, after multiplication of these two, we get 1522.5 centimeters square. So, but we need 250 boxes. So let's multiply with the 250 boxes. 1522 into 250 boxes. It is, we'll be getting 380,625 centimeters square. So total for 256 boxes, 250 boxes, it is required of 3,80,625 centimeters square required for 250 boxes. So what we have done, let's recall. We have taken TSA for larger, the bigger dimensions. So TSA formula LBH, we have substituted. We got TSA, but 5% of extra cardboard is required. So 5% of 1450 plus 1450, we got this is cancellation 0 0 and 1 by 2 we got here. So 145 by 2, 72.5 plus this number is added 1450. So we got 1522 1522.5 centimeters square. That we need 250 boxes, we multiply with that. So we got 3,80,625 centimeters square. So we got the total area for the bigger dimensions of the boxes. The bigger dimensions for the boxes, we got these 3,80,625 centimeters square. So let's find out for the smaller dimensions, that is smaller boxes. For smaller boxes, we'll use the formula of 2 into L plus, 2 into LB plus BH plus LH, and we'll multiply. We'll take the extra of 5% and multiply with 250. Now we have done the same thing, same process. So we got for, this is the larger boxes, for the larger boxes it is. This for the larger boxes we done. So for the smaller boxes,